Oh yeah, guys, I'm fucking ready. I am ready to crush this leg day. Well, actually, by the end of it, it might be, you know, the leg day might crush me because I want to go so fucking hard I can barely walk out of here. Again, this is kind of a byproduct of having to miss Sunday's leg workout. It doesn't go to show though that whether it's voluntary or involuntary, sometimes just missing a day is all you need to kind of give you that spark back, at least for a little while. But the problem with that is, though, unless I'm dying, I'm not skipping the gym. Now, obviously, I wasn't dying when I was sick, but it felt like I was. There's no way I could have come in here and done anything remotely worth putting in that time and effort. It just so yeah. Again, like I said, that was the first day of any kind where I was scheduled to come to the gym and I missed in years. You're talking probably 3 or 4 years. So it is what it is, but we're gonna make up for it today. So I'm gonna do what I think I'm gonna do is so last week I went a little easier on the second leg day. I didn't quite go as heavy. I got close, but I just dialed it back a little bit. But what I think I'm gonna do today is so normally I'll do 3 heavier sets with the unilateral sets of leg curls and leg extensions. So I'll work up to a pretty heavy weight and do 3 sets of the single legs. And then I'll follow it up with 2 sets of bilaterals, kind of at an easier weight because, again, the machine just doesn't go heavy enough when I use both legs. So that's kind of why I have to do it like that. But I think maybe for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna flip that. So I'm only gonna do 2 heavier sets unilateral, and then follow it up with 3 sets bilateral at a little easier, more slow rep, and actually make sure I'm feeling the muscle work and contract and getting that good stretch. So again, it's kind of following the theme of what I've been doing with everything else. I figured why not do that with the legs too? So instead of 3 sets heavier unilateral, I'm only gonna do 2, and then yeah, follow that up with 3 sets bilateral. I might not like it, but I like the way it felt yesterday with back. So yeah, I'm gonna try it today. I'm gonna keep warming up. I shouldn't need that many more warm up sets because I did my 15 minutes on the bike. So yeah, let's keep going. Oof, oof, oof. I'll do one more warm up here, and then I'll probably go to 110, and I'll try to do 2 pretty good unilateral sets. The rep range might be a little lower, anywhere from 8 to 10 reps only. But again, that's the goal, because then I'll make up for that with the bilateral sets where the weight's going to be easier, because I can't go as heavy. This machine doesn't allow it. So yeah, see what happens. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Now, I maybe could have done one more rep with each leg, but it would have been really tough. So again, I only got one more set unilateral like this, so I'm gonna save that for the next one. But fuck, if I can make the rest of the leg day go like that, we're gonna have a badass leg day. Again, that's what I want. kind of make up for the fact that I missed Sundays. Where I'm living, the part of the country I'm in, which is Missouri, it's starting to get pretty warm. It's starting to get pretty warm here. So I got the sweats on right now, but don't be surprised if we got to lose these bad boys pretty soon because, again, I did 15 minutes on the bike before this. That already got me pretty warm. So one set in and I'm fucking sweating like a madman. So we might be seeing some skin here in a minute. Yeah. Come on. Damn. Fuck. Well, that was about what I was looking for. Holy shit. Now that last rep was a little, I don't know, a little, well, I'll just say shitty. But we're still gonna count it because, again, that's kind of how I wanted the last rep to look. So, yeah, that's it for that. Let's, like I said, do 3 sets bilateral and move on to leg extensions. Now, what I do after leg extensions, again, I don't know, because I'm wanting to do that extra exercise for 3 to 4 extra sets that I normally wouldn't do on this day. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, I guess. For sure, probably hack squats, and then I don't know. I'll have to figure out one more. Yep. All right. It's about that time. The pants are coming off. Oh, shit. Now, I think my razor burn has finally kind of subsided a little bit. But yeah. Oh, how are they looking right now? Yeah. Let's lose the pants. I see. If I just wanted to fucking get as many as I could and just go really fast with that, I mean, I'd say I'd probably get, well, I don't know. I'd get more, that's for sure. But slowing it down like that makes it way harder. And then that way, if like, what I'm dealing with right now, you have a machine that doesn't go quite heavy enough, you're still getting very, very good hypertrophy. And you're making this set hard. If you did it the other way, it'd be pretty easy and you'd probably get 20 or more reps. So, yeah, let's do, fuck, how many have I done? I think I got one more. Let's do one more and then, uh, yeah, do some leg extensions. Woo. All right. I wasn't planning on it, but the theme today is to fucking destroy my legs. So might as well throw a drop set in. Make it that much better. No, I was thinking before we move on to leg extensions, I'll try to make this fast, but I was thinking like I hear some people say they don't like unilateral sets because it takes longer, and I get where they're coming from because a lot of times in here I am on a time crunch. I don't always say it. Sometimes I do say it, but so yeah, you got to try to make the best workout with the time you have. But if that's not a factor, and you just don't like doing unilateral sets because, well, for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't understand that mindset because the the amount of time a set takes shouldn't be the determining factor if you're gonna do that said set. Like if the ultimate purpose in here is to get as many gains or get as strong or as much muscle as physically possible, you should be willing to do whatever it takes. Now, if what you say is, uh, yeah, I don't like unilateral sets just because they take a little longer, and I just want to get in the gym and get out. That right there tells me already, getting the most muscle or as strong or in the best shape, whatever it might be. All that is not your main focus. It's just not. Or else you'd be willing to take an extra 30 seconds, because that's probably all it adds, 30 seconds to maybe a minute, probably not even that, of extra time for that set. And that's it. Or you could do like I do, split it up. Do 2 or 3 sets of unilateral and then a couple sets bilateral with whatever that movement is. And that way you get the best of both worlds. You cut time down a little bit with the bilaterals, and then you make sure you have a good even distribution for each side with the unilateral sets. So I don't know. There's ways to get around it. There's just a lot of excuses, and I'm not about the excuse building or excuse making mindset. I'm just not. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the extensions. I've said enough. All right. So when I got done with my little tangent over there, and then I decided to get up off the leg curl machine, as soon as I stood up, my hamstrings started burning, and it was in a good way. It was the best way possible. So that lets me know right there that I got some good sets and reps in on a leg curl machine. So, you know, something as simple as just flipping, you know, a certain way of doing something. So instead of doing 3 sets unilateral, I only did 2, and I changed that 3 sets to the bilateral side. And just something as simple as that can make a difference. And I felt it pretty fucking good. So, like I said, I will do that for a while. I'm not gonna put a certain time limit on it, but as long as I'm gonna do it for as long as I keep feeling that it's doing what I want it to. And then if I feel like I need to change it again, I'll do that when the time comes. But yeah, so again, 2 unilateral sets here, followed by 3 bilateral. I have it on 210 pounds for one leg. That might be pushing it today, honestly. Might be. So I'll try one set, and if it turns out to be too heavy, I'll drop the weight a little bit and do one more, and then go from there. But again, I want these first 2 sets to be toward the heavier side. So if I only get 8 reps here, I only get 8 reps. I'm fine with that. But if it gets to the point where I start getting under 8 reps, that's just a little too heavy for machine work, in my opinion. If it was a compound movement, then yeah, maybe I'd be okay with it. But yeah, let's get into it. Holy shit. Well, I did 9. It's fucking tough, but I think I can manage one more set. It's gonna be tough though. Wow. All right. I'll attempt to do that again. But damn, that was a set now. I think I did one more rep on this set than I did the first one. But I felt a little more, I guess, acclimated to the weight, a little more ready. So I guess that helped me get an extra rep. All right. That, see, I don't know. So I don't get as good of a deep burn when I go a little heavier like that. And that's pretty common sense. Pretty well known at this point. But I just feel like on the sets that I do like this, where they're just a little bit heavier, maybe 5 to 10% heavier, and it brings the reps down around anywhere from, well, on the compounds, I'll go even a little heavier. So if you include the heavy compound lifts I do, that I always start with, I mean, anywhere from like 4 or 5 reps to 9 at the most. I feel like I'm working so hard on those sets that I'm forced to get stronger. I'm forced to grow. So even though it doesn't burn as much, I subconsciously know that I'm going to get stronger and grow. I have to, pushing my body like that. But on the flip side, again, like I said, I don't feel the burn as much. I don't get as good of a pump. So when I go lighter, I feel way better, get a better pump. My muscles get blown up, and I get a ton of blood in there, a great burn. But it's like I just don't feel like I'm gonna gain as much when I know I probably am. So I don't know, maybe it's a mental hurdle I got to get past and just accept the fact that most of my sets I need to go a little on the lighter side. I don't even like saying lighter. I just need to, you know, bring the weight up a little bit so that I can slow the reps down and focus more on the contraction, the stretch, and controlling the reps. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm trying to, my thoughts right now on that, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, that's why I'm doing a little bit of both. A couple heavy sets, followed by 2 or 3 sets where I bring the weight back up and slow the reps down and really just fucking burn them out. So trying to get the best of both worlds here. But yeah, let's do the 3 sets bilateral. All right, let's do a quick drop set. Honestly, though, I don't see me going very far on this. But I guess anything's better than nothing, right? All right, let's go do some hack squats if I even can. Shit. All right, so I have an idea here of kind of a way to do this different instead of always doing it the same way. So I think I'm gonna do 4 total sets here. And the first 2, hopefully you guys can see my feet. First 2 sets, I'm gonna bring my feet up higher on the platform. That way I'm gonna use a lot more hips, glutes, and hamstrings on these first couple sets. Considering I just got done doing 5 sets and a drop set on the leg extensions. So kind of give my quads a break. I'll still be using my quads, obviously, but not quite as much. So 2 sets like this where my feet are higher up. Then I'm gonna follow that up with 2 sets where I'm gonna bring my feet back down and probably end closer together. And obviously I have to lighten the weight at that point. But then, like I said, I'll do 2 sets like this following those first 2. Again, kind of get a little bit of both, the best of both there, both stances. Yeah. Now, a caveat is I've done 10 sets plus 2 drop sets on both, combined on both leg machines already. So I'm gonna go try to hit as heavy as I can. Hopefully that's pretty heavy. But it's followed by the caveat of I've already done that many sets, so this might get hard fast, like really tough. So again, I'm gonna do 4 sets here, and hopefully I don't die. But I'm still warming up again, so I'm gonna do a couple warm. It's not even really warm ups. I'm warm at this point, but I don't want to jump into the first set of probably 5 plates is what I'll work with, and just jump into it. It'll kind of like it'll be like getting hit with a ton of bricks all at once. So I still want to build up to it. It's not necessarily warming up. It's just getting acclimated to the big weight that I'm gonna do sets with. Um, yeah. So probably won't wear knee sleeves either. Yeah, I ain't gonna wear knee sleeves. You're good, bud. Okay, so I knew that was gonna be tough. But damn, I don't know why. That was fucking brutal. Holy shit. I don't know why the weight felt so fucking heavy. Well, I partly know why because I'm already 12 sets in. So that's probably part of the reason. Yeah, I'll do one more. All right. I figured just smelling salts probably wouldn't be a bad idea at this time to use them because again, if you count the drop sets, I was already 12 sets in on legs before I even did that previous set. So I think my legs are just kind of they're not they're not like wore out per se. They're not as strong as they would be if I started with this, you know. Yeah, hopefully these can get me to this next one. Ah, holy shit. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I got nothing right now. Let's lower the weight. Let's lower the weight, man. All right, so again, real quick, lighten the weight. I'm gonna bring my feet closer and down a little bit, not too much though, because I've noticed the lower I bring my feet on the pad, for some reason, it really starts to aggravate my hips. So I'll bring them down maybe a couple inches, but that'll probably be it at the most. And yeah, we'll do 2 sets like this. And honestly, guys, I might call it. I know I said I wanted to do one more exercise, but if you count the drop sets, that has me at 12 over there. And then if I do 4 here, which is 2 more sets, that'll have me at 16 total sets. And I said I wanted to be around 15 to 17. So yeah, I mean, there's really no point in me doing a whole lot more after this. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, I might throw like a set of weighted lunges in just to kind of cap it off, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what? While I'm here, see if I can get a good shot of the legs. All right, fuck it. Let's do this set. I don't think I'm really quite ready, but uh, legs are starting to shake. Fuck. All right, one more. Uh, uh, yeah, that's probably gonna be it, guys. That's 16 sets, though. That's a good leg day. Let's go pose. All right, guys. I'm trying something a little different here. Hopefully, it translates. If not, you'll see me doing another video posing in a different spot. But yeah, I'm trying to get some downlighting here. Don't know if I'm gonna quite pick it up, but with a shot.
Sunshine, blue skies. Gotta cry. Man, it's supposed to cross crying. Feel the pain, oh yeah. Listen, I loved you. Night sounds strange. I wish you would rain. The man ain't supposed to cry. I wish you would rain.
I don't know. Let's go try somewhere else too, just in case. All right, I went back and watched that video. It wasn't bad. I mean, the downlighting was kind of cool, but I needed just a little more. Uh, and I was kind of turned a little to the left too far. So, but I was so far away I couldn't tell. So let's get a few here, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, let's call it there. Again, how many times can I pose the same way, you know? But it's nice. I made a little TikTok yesterday talking about how, well, it was in my YouTube video too, how I feel like I've been doing the front double bicep pose wrong. I needed my arms, instead of being straight out like this, they need to be up more. And it kind of goes to show how important posing is, especially if your aspirations are to get into bodybuilding. You got to get that shit down. And practice makes perfect. So just got to keep doing it over and over. It's kind of repetitive. And it's not boring to me, but I'm sure to some of you it gets boring. But I love it. I love posing and seeing myself improve. So yeah, tomorrow, second chest day. So can't wait for that. Let's get out of here.